Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
we have a very special announcement to make.
The Jared live experience is back.
It's happening on the 3rd of December at Nairobi Cinema, and the tickets are out. These are just early bird tickets, so these are the tickets that have a small discount.
Yes.
But I have a strong feeling, and I know these tickets will run out as soon as, sooner than you think. So if you want to do this, you better buy your tickets now, because this live experience is going to be bigger. Why?
Because we're doing Joyride with friends. This year it's going to be an incredible Joyride Christmas show. We'll be having Moji and Nyawira on stage. We'll be having Eli Wenda on stage, and it's just going to be fun vibes and all those things.
It's going to be fun vibes, and we will be launching the Joyride EP on that day as well. So this live experience will have so much. The experience will start from the stairs all the way to inside the hall. So you better grab your early bird tickets right now. We're going to leave a link in the description box below. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's yet another episode of the Jared podcast, and today, oh my goodness, Miss Judy, I don't know if you guys were ready for season 2 like this, because we're bringing you guys the best of the best. We're having conversations with some of the coolest people, and I'm so excited for this episode. Hope you'll get to enjoy it. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Abel and Judy. You guys, man.
I'm so excited for this.
Karibuni sana kwa show.
Anytime bro.
Uko salama.
Nikiwa high school chemistry teacher wetu walikuwa wanashinda akituambia, you boys, you are just coming to the lab to joyride. Now I'm a proper joyrider. Oh, mwalimu ambiwe.
Ndio hapa. This is what Abel became, a proper joyrider.
Yeah.
But this is going to be an amazing episode. I didn't miss out to introduce Wanjiru. For my colleague and wife, Wanjiru.
My workmate.
Salimia watu.
Hi everyone, welcome to episode 7 of season 2. We are almost at the finish line, and we're so excited.
I can't believe we're already at episode 7. Tulianza tu like when? Like I feel like it's just been like last week, but one.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing. And this is on 2. What we've been doing also, we've been going to campuses, courtesy of Dairyland. We've done how many universities now? 4. We've done JQuat, we've done MKU, we've done KU and USIU.
Yeah.
And watu wengine wakasema ni kama we are sidelining them too much. We need to do something. People need to fast and pray. So we added to the list KCA and University of Nairobi. In fact, when we went to KCA to book a hall, we met a lady, a couple of people entrance hall. You don't know if you can remember. She was like, yo guys, I've just been praying. I've been fasting for you guys to come over. So KCA, we finally had your cry and UON, and we'll be there on, KCA will be on the 10th of November.
Yep.
Nice. UON will be 17th of November.
Yes.
And this time round, we're showing up with TCB Naturals. We're going to be showing up with TCB Naturals. And the theme of this whole tour is gonna be show up and shine.
Yeah.
Now we always give people hampers. Not that this is a joyride. We are good people. It's like a humanitarian podcast. We're giving back to society. So you will still stand a chance to win a TCB hamper and TCB giveaways. Like we have a lot of those. All you have to do is create content. So what you have to do, go to the TCB Naturals Instagram page or the Joyride Instagram page as well, and then you'll see the mechanics that you can use to get into the contest.
Yeah.
Show up and shine with TCB Naturals.
Yeah.
What's on your end?
I think we're just so excited to come back on tour, KC and UON. I think UON, we did it on our first leg when we first started doing tours, but schools were closed, so we only had like 50 guys who came, and it was such a good experience. But we want to come back because I know UON guys are in session, so we just want to show up and shine in these moments. I think that has also been very apparent to us this season. We've been showing up and shining, and so this partnership just feels like it's a natural,
This is a natural partnership, and we like partnering with brands that we feel that also share the same vision that we are doing. We also want to thank Fairview Hotel. You guys have been hosting us very well. This is where we are shooting at. This place looks amazing. Check out my last 4 pictures on Instagram. Watu wanadhani niko Dubai, wanadhani niko Europe, and who am I to correct them, you know? That's Fairview. So thank you guys. I think we get straight to it.
Yeah.
Hata Judy tutasikia sauti yako. Salimia wa Kenya, waambie how you doing. Karibu sana.
Hi Joyriders. Salamu from a Joyrider here.
Karibu sana. Amepiga look sana. Tulikuwa tunasema hawezi tuosha hivyo kwa podcast yetu, like I think tuweka black and white hapa
There's
kati.
good color going. Kuna mustard, kuna blue, kuna red, kuna green. Well represented.
Material yangu ya counter suit. Kuna mtu aliniambia inakaa counter suit. So nimebakisha kuuza CDs.
Nina swali though. Hapo when you guys were deciding on who is doing what announcement, how did you end up with him doing TCB naturals?
Oh yeah. That's a good question.
Hapo kuna inaitwa nini?
Normalize. It's part of the process.
The TCB naturals.
Normalize.
Tulikuwa tunasema hata like sasa ikifika ni mahali pa billboard itakuwa sasa Wanjiru hapo juu, mimi niko hapo chini nampitishia TCB.
To clearly see yako.
Kuna nywele man.
Lakini huyo mwenye anauliza hiyo swali, kwa nini anataka kujifanya apakangi mafuta nywele?
Okay. Like where this is going.
Haujashikanisha ni tu mwenye na advertise TCB hana nywele.
Sina nywele. So sales tumia
Hiyo ilikuwa imenipita.
TCB naturals.
Yeah, but we get to the episode.
Yeah.
What's today's episode about?
So we are going to have a conversation between a newer couple. We've just been married, 12 months now in November. We are going to be 12 months the end of November because this episode is 1 year.
1 year.
So see what in November babies, eh?
Oh, actually in November. Nice.
November when?
It's 15th.
15.
Yeah.
Me, 27th. Oh, Judy's like...
Wow, drama.
Wait, this is anniversary.
I like this drama.
20th.
Yes.
Abel, I can't believe the 15th.
You know, I've watched stories of Abel akipiga story jo ya Rusi. I think ilikuwa na a lot of pressure. I understand it. I totally understand it.
That's true.
Suti ilikuja reception.
You know what's
20th,
interesting?
right.
Ours is exactly 7 days later.
27th. Oh, so the following weekend.
Yeah, the following weekend.
Following weekend.
Oh, nice.
Then we had our wedding.
So we're just having a conversation between an older couple. You guys have been married for how long?
7 years.
7 years.
But
Legally,
together-
7 years, but together for 10 years.
For 10 years.
Nice, yeah.
It's really Abel doing the maths too much.
I'm to Latina Judy and
Pressure. Anaanza kule yes. Just to echo her sentiment.
So we're just going to do these questions will guide our conversation.
All right.
So anyone can let's start with Abel.
Okay.
Pick a question. Do I pass it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
the
We
It's
forgot
too
our
far.
jar.
Yeah,
We forgot our
Yeah.
the joyride.
Yeah, we forgot our jar.
Maybe.
No, we're using
This jar reminds me of zile jars za stew za wazazi.
Kina
Unajua?
Made. Kabisa.
Kasupu. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Question number 8, just a disclaimer, question number 8 ni mimi nafaa kujibu.
Tutapata jina yako
Which
hapa.
hata ndio ile pale. I like it how the gentlemen you soma pole pole.
Oh, wait. There are 3.
There are 3
Yeah,
questions.
like ABCD.
So you start with the A and then we go to the B, and then the C. Yeah.
Hivyo hapa tunatoka tu 6 jioni.
Yeah, but get a drink or something. Lipia wifi. Kama no bundles, no zile za 1 hour haraka one time.
Bas. Okay. So number 1. What is one thing you promised your partner at the beginning of your dating/courting that you have failed to keep true to?
Oh my God.
It was only God. How do you start the show like this?
Hey.
The one thing you promised your partner
When we were
that when you were dating,
dating/courting.
that you're gonna be true to, and then you didn't. I think. Do I start to break the ice?
Yeah,
We start to break the ice. I mean, zangu ni kidogo sana because I've worked on almost all of them. You know, like being the professional that I am. I think I promised to buy more gifts.
Yes.
Nilimwambia mimi ukikubali tu nikuoe sister, let me tell you I'll be buying you gifts every week, but
flowers.
Yeah, but you know, I think activities zimekuwa too much. You become too busy, so your gifts hapo kidogo nacheza outside.
Yes.
Yeah, So mniombe tafadhali. I've
You're working on yourself.
improved, but still not yet there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
One thing you promised, not just during courtship, people are promising.
you overpromised.
You overpromised.
Okay, I
It's
would
like
say,
Gavana campaign.
yeah. I would say one thing I promised, but I haven't delivered on it, like 100%,
Yeah.
is always serving you food. No, pale kwa nini hizo ndio zilikuanga. If you remember our life before, like, well, yeah, during the courtship it was like at 98%. 14 years later,
like
it is at like 75%.
Really though?
Como iko
But I
pale.
feel like you serve my food almost every day.
Yeah, but I can't say it's you see, for me, if I served you food every day, I would feel like I have accomplished that task. But because I don't,
It's what Judy's saying.
so I feel like it's something I promised, but I haven't kept that promise.
Yeah.
Who serves my dinner, babe?
Me, but not every day. It's not every day. Okay, maybe we can say we are like at 80%.
Yeah.
Babe, kuna siku nipata nimelala hapo chini.
Now na tu hey.
Najifunika tu, I'm like, you just go to the kitchen.
Nikitegemea huyu nitakula vako.
So you don't mind like kukam kujisort
He does not. Yeah, I can say that for sure. Like, I don't do it because I know it's expected of me. I do it because I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, we've ever had that conversation before. Akajam, alishikanari.
Alishikanari kwa nini?
Karibu akose kuanua nguo zangu kwa line.
People will never forgive me for that, man.
We are not going to
You don't even deserve it.
I'm gonna live with that. It's okay. We have to pay for our
You
sins.
don't deserve
Well,
forgiveness.
but basically, I was telling her, Maze, where I am right now, but and I know it sounds absurd, but this thing called expectations. Imagine me, I don't have them
Really?
at all.
That's good.
Kabisa. Imagine tuishi tu.
So you don't expect that ukifika
ati
amekufanyia
amka, enda
nini.
jikoni. Why?
You can do that for yourself.
No, hiyo nafanya
Do you
quick.
cook?
Yeah.
He's a good cook.
Actually, he
Aye.
makes the best.
Ramsey Mutua, what do you mean?
Mutua. Kamba na kupika.
That not having expectations,
Yeah.
ni kitu imekam with time?
Yeah.
Or you were immediately you started dating?
No. With time, because
time.
I see the way we are both evolving.
Yeah.
It gets to a point where the things that really mattered 10 years ago are not mattering now. The things that we felt were like really important then.
Yeah. You have better things to focus on.
Yeah, you see.
And you guys work together as well.
Oh yeah. Kabisa.
Oh, wow, that's actually quite. This is inspirational. And there was a time we did roles and responsibilities, an episode. Huko hivyo episode 1 bado. And so many nikasema mudu season 1 nikasema mudu some chores in the house. And that was a very huge shocker to a lot of men.
Oh really?
Like, what do you mean you do that? I mean it's normal. Mbona ningoje wife atoke job ndio akam like apike. Kasi niko hapo tu just cook. Doesn't cost you much, you know. Think your effort tunaweza tumia kufanya kitu kingine instead of quarreling because of such a small thing.
I think one thing I promised, and actually it's the opposite of what Abel said. Maybe sikukwambia, but I promised I won't have expectations. But me nimejipata na so many expectations. And when they're not met, I get so frustrated. So frustrated. Like me. I'm hoping, encourage you to say it's something that comes with time. So I'm hoping 10 years down the line.
Watch expectations. Venye nakujua.
For me, it's that statement on expectations. It was last year.
Yeah.
Was it last year? End of last year?
End of last year.
Oh, we had like a huge fight. Because you can't tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that statement now, what it means.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me that in a marriage, that you can live 100% without any expectations. I understand the statement now.
Yeah.
I have tried to live without expecting much from pretty much anybody, including him. And I can see, now I understand what he meant. Yeah. But still, I still believe there is no way you would survive in a marriage like you
Without
can
expectations.
coexist together without having some expectations.
Some expectations, yeah.
Sindio?
Yeah. Uko nazo but si mob. Sikuangi mtu wa my expectations. Am I do I have a lot of expectations?
But me, I have them.
Yeah, definitely you have a lot of
Things that
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't communicate them, so ndio tunajipata bado tuko na friction because they're in my mind.
in your mind.
So if you don't do them,
Pata tu mtu akuongelesha hiyo. Simama na kuongelesha na kiattitude.
you know what?
Hey.
I'm encouraged to come with time.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Abel?
Okay.
Abel hajatuambia.
Yeah,
you have to.
I have to answer it.
Yeah, what do you mean that you have to answer it?
Sinalani
Like
ndio
you're
mwenye
the
swali.
invigilator.
Okay, for me, I think ni kama Ben. There's a way we started, yani gifts hapa pale. Every time I used to visit, I used to carry something.
Romance.
Then it just
Life
stopped. But I think I kind of know why I stopped. So sometime huko mbele when we were very new, I used to buy stuff na kumbe azimban. So ako hapo, yeah, thanks babe.
Never
No problem.
So when I legit at meeting nikajiambia, ama by the way, niwacha tu hii mchezo niko nayo usually. Hapa kuna simsaidi.
Yeah, I get you.
Na mimi kwa hivyo ukinipatia kitu yenye sihitaji hata sitakukumbuka nayo. I swear kwa hivyo personally.
Yeah.
But ukikama unipatia umeona huyu kijana ako na shida ya headphones. This
Yeah.
guy really needs. Then get headphones.
Umekutouch. It's
But
interesting.
ukinipatia kitu umenigea tu juu.
Yeah.
Juu umenigea.
Kuletea tu shades. Na sasa kuna ni usiku.
So nikajiambia okay, maybe hata yeye ako kama mimi tu.
Yeah.
Namletea tu vitu hapa na ajali about
Ataki.
them.
It's the same thing because I would buy stuff for Wanjiru and then anasema si test yake. Tumerudisha viatu kwa shop mara sana. Tumerudisha viatu. Na buy heels nikijua these things are everything.
Utaget
Like no, I want sneakers. So in fact it got to a point even right now where I just ask her, what do you want? Namtumia hata maybe namtumia hiyo do. She really enjoys it in as much as ana act kama hiyo do yeye itaka hiyo do. So
Functional gift.
Kuna heels fulani nilibai mazee.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa umejitolea?
Animal print man, zebra.
Ulikuwa umejiona.
Na soli ambao. Yani kumbe hiyo kitu haiwezi.
But I wore them, babe, for a while.
what were the shoes?
Shoes.
Za zebra. Na soli ambao. Hizi atenda nazo amboseo.
Sasa nilivaa kidogo. But on that point, I would say, because I think for me, gifting is not
Your
like
love
receiving
language.
gifts
Language.
is not exactly like
Your
my
love
love
language.
language.
Yeah.
So
I
nasikia
know.
poa nasema asanti,
But
but if you expect me to be over, yeah,
Okay.
I would say for me it's definitely quality.
Yeah, we want also guys at home to answer that question. If you're a couple, what's the one thing you promised your partner you're going to do and you've never yani have to in a box reception ikaisha ukatoka honeymoon, or if you guys are just still dating, your story ended like that. So just leave it in the comment section.
Yeah,
So
ilikuwa na part B.
this part B.
Yeah. But B and C.
Yes. Hey, this one is for us, bebes.
Let's go.
In what way or what ways has your partner changed over the years? How have these changes affected you and your relationship?
Oh, okay. Now
This one actually.
Oh, this is to Judy.
Yeah.
Good.
So okay, partner, let me not talk about myself. Let me talk about him.
Please, mseme.
So he has become a homebody. Oh my God.
Oh, a homebody.
Yeah.
Like
He used to be like going out. He used to be like fun.
But now he
outside.
enjoys staying at home.
He's introverted
Oh
nowadays.
my God. And now, unfortunately for me, is when now it's
Now you wanna
vice versa
travel.
now. Like I want to go have dinner somewhere. I want to go experience this. I want us to go watch a play. I want us to go watch a movie.
Yeah.
Right? For him now, he's like,
nataka kwenda home.
Nimechoka. Mimi nataka tu kukaa kwa nyumba nilale.
That's interesting.
Yeah, things change yani
Kabisa like 100%.
You used to be introverted.
kuruka.
Wow.
Oh, you're introverted
Now.
now, but before ulikuwanga extroverted.
Man, nilikuwa yani all over the place. Babe, twende sasa yeye, she was me now.
Yes.
Hataki
So it's been like a
kutoka.
switch.
Yeah.
It's a
Yani a
100%.
360 degree switch.
Aki, we're
It's
going through the
crazy.
same thing.
I'm not even
now.
lying to you.
We're
I'm
not-
not lying to you. I'm
I
telling
had
you
to
the
have a
truth.
conversation with Ben.
Alikuwa
Namwambia,
ananitaguka. Mimi niko nimefika, mimi nataka tu kwenda home ni rest.
tuko na
Ni watch
mabeshte
movie.
tu, unaona tu ule msee anakuambia hebu come tuende. I'm like, guys.
And let me tell you so okay. So we have friends. Tuko na mabeshti.
Yeah.
And in friendship there are different types of friends, yeah?
Yes.
So if you have a couple friend, anytime you hang out as a couple.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah?
yes.
So, like, for example, let's give a good example, like the Mangutas, the Wicks and the
Yeah.
husband.
Yes.
They are our
Walter.
very good friends.
Friends, yes.
So if we are to hang out, we have to hang out as a couple.
Yeah.
Ni ngumu sana ati niende ni hang out na wao mimi peke
Yeah,
yangu.
yeah.
Ama, you know.
Umekuacha hapo peke yake.
So there kuna hangouts zinapangwa but oh my
Yeah.
god.
Ano, lakini
Guka anataka tu
By the way, kuna video yenyu ilitrend sana. Hiyo video ilitrend. You remember the video I think Yashinsky.
Yes,
And then it was Gush Sele. Peke yake. Guka ameenda kulala kiasi.
Guka alikuwa hapa nyuma but he was right behind. He was there with
Lilikuwa.
Actually na Philip, they were all behind there. So for Tim, I don't know what music came on. He got very excited.
Yes.
He came to dance with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was just right behind
Actually,
there.
we were hanging out the three of us. Mimi, Philo na Timo.
It was just me and Sele at the front.
Hiyo time yote hakuna mtu anarekodi.
Hakuna mtu ana record nothing. No
But
drama.
wakati tu hiyo song ilianza Timo akaenda kwa Sele. Kamera.
All of a sudden,
That video trended. I know.
Yeah, that was
So
But
funny.
that phase was just the worst.
actually now so I wanted to explain. Now I understand why. It's because his life has just taken a whole different shift. He's working 24/7. Like he's so busy.
so you want to rest.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
for
Just want
him,
to rest.
any single minute he gets, he wants to rest.
Yeah.
And you see, that was my life before.
Before,
I used to be the one
Who is 24/7.
Yes.
Mimi nashindwa we kwa nini we utaki tuende
So
usiku?
anytime I am home,
Embu usiku. Twende saa hii.
so anytime I was home, all I wanted was to rest. So yeah, but before nifike hiyo point ya kusema okay Judy. Yes.
You got it like that.
Tulikuwa tumezuia.
And you know also creatives really enjoy like that alone time because it really refreshes.
Re-energizes.
It really makes you feel so good. You just like want to watch a movie that's from Sijui where,
just
or just a
recharge.
documentary that's Sijui. You want to get out of this world for a few minutes, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I totally I feel you.
Also for us, remember anytime you're outside the house, Aki, there's this front that you have, there's this cafe that you must maintain for the whole day. Like nikikutana na soja hapa chini.
Lazima ukue.
Hata kujua I'm going through.
Yeah.
Maze wewe changamka bana, wewe mkuru.
Yep.
So lazima niwapatie hiyo the whole day.
Yeah.
Then in fact was
You're
when you
mkuru
listen,
24/7.
do you ever
Get
like have low moments?
Yeah.
Juu kila time tukikutana I'm lit.
You have to be happy for them, yeah.
Sasa nikiingia mtaa, Aki nataka tu.
You can be yourself.
Maze.
Okay, let me tell you, in the house, in 24, like in a 24-hour day, one of those rare moments that we are all in the house, guy, mimi na Steph ndio tunachapanga story. Like by the way, you can say like 20 words the entire day.
Yeah, he's just
Like he just
wants to rest.
yes.
Okay, I totally think.
Yeah. And for
feel
you, how has she changed?
Same
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was a true introvert. Now she's
Life
all
of the
over
party.
the place. Mbona
Twende usiku. Twende usiku.
Life of
Kwa
the
nini
party.
nataka tuwe tukakule Mutura
Yes,
No. Toka.
No.
I hear you. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Question
one is for
C.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's for Psycho and
1-0.
So, what is one thing that if your partner changed to that or from that, you would struggle with?
Sisi wawili.
And you are willing. If your partner would change to that or from that?
Yeah. I think the fact that I can call her out. Na respond.
Nice.
Although in a lot of times nakuanga with a
ulikuwa
lot
on a
of
good
violence.
trajectory.
Nakuanga with a lot of violence before you get that apology. But at least we get there.
Yeah.
So I think that most of the times when there is an issue, she will fight it.
Yeah.
But eventually you'll see her trying to change it. So it's kind of cute, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So akichange hiyo inakuwa
amwe tu hakuna apology unapata.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think mini akichange from being the life of the party. In as much as ameanza kuwa introverted, I depend on Ben a lot for socializing because
yes.
I'm very introverted. Like Nikio, I don't like. I get socially awkward all those things.
Yeah.
So I rely on him. So akianza kuchange, I'm like, what's happening? Unataka to do?
Okay. Hata before ukama alikuwa so akikama please uongeleshe akiplease. Jimmy sijui ndawaambia nini. Alikuwa like Abel unazongelea whatever. Yeah, so I get you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, good. Hii imeisha.
Good one.
Awesome,
it's
man.
my turn. Let's have to chocolate.
It's like you remember Omo Pika Box?
Chukue namba
Pika Box.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah, that's a
Bado
composition.
refu.
Mbona zake ni mob hivo?
Hey, mazee.
Oh my God. Okay. So this question is for Ben and Abel.
Okay.
So the question reads, I started to understand my wife in year dash of our relationship.
Wow. Because they say men don't understand women.
It's
Can I
true.
say I've not yet fully understood?
Yeah. That's a very
a-
valid answer.
Even for you.
Oh yes.
15 years later.
You know what happens? Just when
not
you
15.
start to understand them, they go through another phase,
Yeah.
another shift.
And now you have to adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to adjust to this new shift that's coming.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether the shifts will end. We're waiting to see.
We are waiting to see. Because you knew her when she was introverted.
Yes.
And then now she's become this
Exactly.
extrovert.
So yani mpaka nikatoshea kwa nini yake kabisa, she's an introvert. So even when I'm going for my things, I don't ask her. Juu najua I know the answer already.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
So nikaanzaga kuendaga mavitu zangu
Peke yako.
nikakam nikaulizwa kwa nini uniinvitingi
Hey.
ukienda vitu zako.
Ulikuwa umemzoea.
Nimekuzoea hivyo.
But imagine, let me hapo acha nijitetee kidogo.
Jitetee.
Imagine ilikuwa inafika point hadi ana like there are functions happening at home, like on his
Kwetu.
side.
Yeah.
Yes, alafu haniambi. So sisters wake ndo ataniambia kwa nini huku kuja ama
like,
kuna
I didn't
nini
know.
and that thing is happening tomorrow. So I'm
Wow.
like kwa nini hukuniambia kuna kitu ina happen nyumbani?
Nishampima yani nishajua.
Ulikushazoea.
Kabisa. So akaanza kushift, sasa akaanza kukua.
Yeye ndio anataka kuenda zaidi. Okay.
So sasa tuna adjust kwa hiyo sasa.
Sasa kumuinclude in every
Sasa
plan.
sijui the next shift ni what.
Yeah.
But I read somewhere it says we never stop evolving.
Oh, so
Human
it's for
beings.
life.
It's for life.
So it's like a whole long study.
Yes.
Wifology.
Yes.
Wifology. Okay.
Yes. So for
Interesting.
Ben, you said you haven't.
I don't think I've
Not
fully
there.
understood. I'm still trying to at least one of the things nimemu understand is things that I know will irritate her. I know hizo najuanga, so sometimes pia nikiona kuna too much peace finya hiyo button cause some chaos kwani how can life be so peaceful here? We need some chaos. And she knows it, you know. Basi zingine nafinyanga hiyo button sasa inaenda south kabisa nikiwa huko sasa mbona nilianzisha hii kitu too much, you know. You're regretting what you're inside.
Oh my God.
So at least I know some of those
That's
areas.
bad.
I also know what will make her happy.
Yeah.
Just that sometimes I just don't do it or I delay in doing it. But I'd say in general, I'm still trying to
learn.
understand her
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so there's the next part of the question. Neil deGrasse Tyson has a quote: knowing enough to think you're right, but not knowing enough to know you are wrong. Do you think this quote accurately describes your relationship with your wife? If so, why? If not, why not?
Busoma tena.
Neil deGrasse Tyson has a quote: knowing enough to think you are right, but not knowing enough to know you are wrong. Do you think this quote accurately describes your relationship with your wife? If so, why? If not, why not?
So,
Okay, so yeah, these guys to answer.
because I'm always
All the
asking these
best.
questions a lot of times. So it's like, yeah, it's not nothing new to the joyride. The question means that I know when I'm right,
Yes.
but I also know when I'm wrong. For my wife.
Like, but are you wise enough to know when you are wrong?
Yes.
Without being told.
Without being told you're wrong.
Yani, we are very good at knowing when we are right. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
But are we good
but
to-
when chances
okay.
enough kujua
Okay.
wakati auko
When I'm
sawa.
right. No, most of the times inakuanga like a huge battle before I get to the place of accepting that I'm wrong with this one.
Yeah.
Most times I start with a defense mechanism.
Yes.
Tunajidefend kwanza. You
Kwanza.
defend yourself. Kama unaona yenyewe hapa, this case is very weak.
An apology will save you.
An apology will save us all this energy.
Yeah,
So
true.
it doesn't work all the most times. I never know when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
It has to be explained. In fact, sometimes I even tell her, just tell it to me in one sentence. Because maybe I'm not understanding. So
Good.
not fully. I've not yet gotten to that point.
Yeah.
What
Same
about you?
here. Same here.
Yeah.
Bado kwanza maybe I'm the worst when it comes to now defense.
Oh, watch out.
Ai, Kevin, takuja na files. Kathy Kilonzo.
No witnesses.
But then Abel is very, very extremely defensive.
It's defensive.
Like,
mbaya.
Bele, it's very, like, for him to admit he's
Mtaka
on the wrong,
mtaishi.
utangoja.
Uta explain 10,000 times.
And it is not a good thing.
I know.
Yeah, it's really always laughing. Chaka.
And you see, Sasa, for me, it's vice versa.
Yes. Huyu anamaliza game mbio.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like arguing. Like, if I tell you once, twice, and I feel like you're just committed to not understanding what I'm saying, I just shut down. Like, and then
Kuisha.
But you see, also they say about people who are
that is also
defensive.
not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
good thing. It's not a
Yes,
good thing.
it's not a good
Not a good thing. They say people who are overly defensive. Sometimes then you have to change the approach that you approach them. There's a certain way if you approach somebody, they automatically go to defense mode, and it has a lot to do with their upbringing.
Yes.
So kama ulikuwa umezoea kuzushiwa sana with your
correct.
guardians.
Na huyo ni mimi sasa.
Exactly. That's me as well.
yeah.
Your guard is
You're
always
ready to
up to
fight.
defend yourself first
Yes.
because you don't want to get in the trouble that you got as a kid. So you carry this as an adult. So it's for your partner. Although you also need to work on yourself, but one of the ways is your partner needs to find new ways of express your norma. Ndio nisifeel ni kama this is now coming to a fight. Yeah,
you're very right. Because after some time, I'll admit.
Yeah.
But after some time.
Basi ishaenda.
That's sweet.
Hata admission yako ikwangi admission.
Sorry boss. Kwa leo Jojo. Kwa utakula nyama shwali. Tutakula nyama.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
It's so interesting that it doesn't change even when a couple is older.
I'm learning this. It's interesting to see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why I said, as human beings, we are forever
Evolving.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So, this is a question for 10 and I. Men don't change. Do you think this quote accurately describes your relationship with your husband? If so, why? If not, why not?
I think men change from my experience with men, but I want to throw a spanner in the works and say, like I've seen with my dad, imefika an age because now he's in late 50s. There are things like you just can't change about him.
Correct.
Like they're just things that amefika threshold they could change. So now it's you live with him the way he is.
Yeah.
And now I feel like Ben is still young. So he's still evolving, he's still changing. So men change. But I fear if I've seen the same thing with my dad, then maybe itafika place saturation.
And it's true because isn't marriage where two people with two different characters come together and gel. Otherwise, if we all changed and assimilated to each other, sasa you've lost yourself. So I think there's some things that maybe they'll just never change. Or like waking up so early. Maybe that's just me, man.
I know.
You love it. You're like, it's 5. So that's
So yes, men change for sure. They do change. Just from the simple argument we just had now, is he was an extrovert, he's now an introvert.
Yep.
I was an introvert, now I'm kind of
Extroverted.
exactly extrovert. I'm like an ambivert.
Yeah,
Depends.
ambivert,
Yeah.
for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a clear sign
True,
that
true.
people
Men
do
do
change.
change.
Yeah. Yeah.
The mistake many people do is trying to change them.
Yeah.
Now that's a problem.
Yeah.
Trying to change a man is
That's
Even scientists don't know how to do it.
it's impossible.
Scientists wamekula vitabu Oxford
Yeah.
wameshindwa.
Change at their own accord. Ukijaribu kuweka stress hapo
Yeah.
kuchange
Right,
mtu haita hiyo.
Killing it.
you live more frustrated.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's where we go back to that statement of expectations.
Yeah. Interesting. But it's interesting, Abel, that you as you're growing, you're becoming more introverted. Because when I nilianza ku notice naanza kuwa introverted, I actually started asking myself, am I losing my mojo in this life? Am I okay? Am I becoming old and boring? But I think it's a normal thing.
It
It is very normal.
Because I used to be super extroverted. Mimi nilikuwa say ni usiku twende Kitale. In fact, we did so many of those rounds. Twende Kitale, gari inaharibikia huko mnalala kwa barabara, like just adventure, you know.
enjoy it.
But now I
That
don't
was me,
staki hiyo
100%.
mchezo. Natoka kwa nyumba, gari imechekiwa kila kitu. I know where the next pet is. I'm like, I'm becoming old.
No, I think
crazy.
it's also look at your life now.
Yeah.
So busy. You're extremely
Yeah.
busy. You have no time
Yeah.
to do some
Yeah.
of these things. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, let's do this one. What was your view on giving each other space at the beginning of your relationship, and what's your view now?
What's your
Space.
Giving each other space.
Hey, at the beginning.
Abel alingekaa amemaliza mambo ya space. Mambo ya personal space huku imeisha leo.
But I would say,
Yeah.
at the beginning of the relationship, no, akukuwa kupeananga space. Now I feel like I do give you space. You know how? Okay, maybe in my own...
Maybe you.
Yeah, I would say, you see the way... Like when we're in the house, like I said, when we know we are home the whole day.
Yeah.
I rarely ever bother you with anything. Like I let you be. Yeah. Like I give you the space to do whatever it is that you need to do to
Yeah.
feel like you have
Your own.
re-energized.
Yeah.
The other thing I would say is now I have learned to do things by myself.
Correct.
Without having to involve
him.
him. If I want to
Okay.
go for a movie, I will buy the ticket, by then tambia babe, naenda movie. And I'll just go
Solo.
watch the movie by myself.
And then
Yeah.
come back.
Grab dinner and come back home. And I am very happy. And I don't feel like I'm any like tumekoseana nini.
Juu amekataa kukaa na wewe.
That's
So
interesting.
I would say
That's awesome.
now I feel like I do give you the space.
Space. All right.
Do you give Judy space?
Hey, sasa mimi na feel sasa hivi kadi nimekuwa needy.
Unamtaka all the time.
By the way, it's true.
It's true, sasa hivi ndio nimekuwa needy.
Utaniacha kwa nyumba peke yangu.
By the way, that's very...
Yeah. Nowadays when I'm leaving the house nashindwa for sure unataka kuni.
Na si kazi, by the way, like... That's very true. Like now our garage errands.
Mpaka garage
By the way,
nataka
he
tuende
will
na yeye.
drag me from the house.
Okay.
Na tutaenda tushinde tu hapo kwa garage
garage,
tukikula
yeah.
fruits.
Taka
Mama wa
nimuone hapo.
kibanda anaita mbosho tunakula.
Sasa yeye anakutaka most anataka mkue na yeye
But I have a
kitu
theory.
inanitatiza hizi manights zenye hayuko
Cancel subscription.
But no, you're actually the one who's not at home more
kweli.
often than...
Yeah.
kitanda ni baridi wacha
Sana.
nikwambie kitanda ni
Wewe ndio
baridi
uko na shida na travel.
Ukiwa single.
Mimi niko tu
Yeah.
nyumbani.
But then ukitravel solo, you're like, I wish she was here.
Yeah.
sasa nitaspoon na nani
Okay, yeah, that's true.
But
I
I
get
feel
you.
like I feel like I have a theory
Okay, please.
Shake.
for your change.
Yeah.
So for the better part of our marriage, especially in the early years,
You were absent.
I was absent.
You are right.
Because of work.
Yes.
Because of work.
Yes.
I was away. Like I would be home in a month. I would be home for like sometimes less than a week.
You guys were not working together that
No.
We
time.
were not working together. Kila
You were
mtu
working out of
alikuwa-
town.
I was working out of town.
wow.
Like I would be actually there's some show I was working on as a producer.
Yes.
And we were shooting across East Africa. So I'm either in Kenya, Uganda, I'm at TZ.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So
Oh my
in the
God.
so I feel like we missed, like we were never together. And then actually it came to a point when we were actually both never at
in the-
home
yeah.
because he started working on Safaricom Taweza and Blaze,
Yeah.
and I was
my
still
God.
doing my
your
job.
tours, yeah.
So
Oh my god!
So
You know,
different
it just
kabisa.
hit me.
Yeah.
Since 2008 when we started going out,
Yeah.
the very first time we've spent like a whole year together from January to December was in 2019.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And this is what happened.
Yeah.
In
my Lord.
2018, I quit my job. Like I
2019
didn't quit.
now.
I resigned
2018.
Yeah.
in 2018, end of 2018.
Yeah.
And 2019 was the first year I was actually home. Like with Mumbus, with him, like I would actually be in the house.
Yeah.
So
So,
I feel like it's
okay.
because of the time we lost.
Now he's
So
recovering.
we are now recovering that
Yeah.
time now.
Yeah.
So it's been 3 years.
And it's both of
4
us.
years
It's-
now.
Yeah.
Even Mumbus is exactly like me.
Yeah.
Let me tell
Eh,
you.
mom, like,
Yeah, she wants
everything is
mom.
mom,
Let
mom,
me
mom.
tell you.
You are very high demand in that house.
I am still waiting for that teenagehood to really give
Yeah. Yeah.
because for Mumbus X.
She wants you. She wants
oh
you
my
around.
God.
Yeah. You're like a friend.
Like as long as mama is in the house, like
Yeah.
she's
She's
here.
good.
Ni handbag yangu yani.
Mazi.
Let me tell you,
that's
she
good.
gets like the school bus picks her up at around 7:20. She has to like lazima atanisumbua
Yeah.
asubuhi before aende shule.
lazima.
And then those days when I am home, like I am fully home.
Yeah.
As in, I can see the minute she opens the door like this and she sees me, then you can see the
She's
excitement.
happy.
Now, the day I am not in the house,
Yeah.
the first thing she does is call me.
Yeah.
Uko?
Her tablet, video call.
Yeah.
Google Meet.
Yeah.
Mommy, where are you?
Oh wow.
I'm like, really?
That's really good.
But I've
Yeah,
seen your videos
so-
together. You guys are like
It's
friends,
like
man.
dynamic duo.
So
Like,
I feel like it's because of the time we lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the bond has become very strong.
Yeah.
Because we are trying to make up.
Yeah.
Wambaire, ring a bell. Ring a bell. By the way, hapa usipo ring bell.
Tutafika 6.
Na bado tujafanya hata
48 minutes. Oh man, this will be too. Oh my god, man! Like we have a lot. Oh my god.
Let's continue.
But
Let the
anyway, it's
story
gonna be
flow.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm really loving this actually.
Yeah.
I think
what
for
about us?
I think you'll speak on your experience. When we started dating, I used to work because we didn't live together until we got married.
Yeah.
So there was that.
Toto wa pasta, unaona watoto wa wachungaji. Toto wa wachungaji every night you ask where is she?
So by the fact that we didn't live together,
Yeah.
tulikuwa tunataka kuonana at least for me.
Yes.
I desired to see him, like you're excited to see him.
Yes.
But then now when you get married and you're seeing someone every single day, you're like, okay, I need.
huyu anapumua aje.
Yeah, hata ni saizi. So every time like there's a system. Nikiingia home,
Yeah.
yet I watch TV, I'll just go to the bedroom. I just want
Yeah.
I just want a
Peace
break.
and
I love why he
quiet.
helped that
Yeah.
we work together.
Yeah.
So I'm always with him.
Yeah. I think it's just the same thing. But I feel like we spend a lot of time together, mostly in the morning.
Yeah.
When she's preparing, that's when mostly we talk.
Okay.
But to Siku, most of the times everybody's just tired. I
Yes.
want to watch whatever I want to watch because also what I would love watching, she doesn't like watching.
Yeah.
So she likes watching. I don't even want to watch it. It's not my cup of tea. So I think the evenings is where now mostly I'm starting to realize
Yeah.
everybody's giving each other space.
Okay.
But
it's a
nataka
good
kufika hiyo
thing.
place ya Judy.
Yeah.
Like to go for a movie alone.
Alone.
Like to do. But
Can never be you.
handbag
Can never be you.
Hata trips.
Eh,
Enda.
like,
Siku
I
moja
want
tutoka
to-
tu,
nataka
enda.
kufika hiyo
Peke
place.
yake. Wanziru peke yake.
Hata mimi hiyo nimestruggle nayo.
Ajikute.
Like yo like yeah, for a trip I think hiyo nimestruggle nayo because I have been planning to go on a trip by myself.
Bella atasurvive aje?
But hata mimi
Bella
mwenyewe na
atasurvive
struggle
aje?
nayo. I'm like because every time I'm on a trip I'm with him or with Mumbus, like we are
yeah.
together, so
Nice one.
Okay.
Maybe nitaanza na staycation.
yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
Even for one
Good
night.
luck with
Yeah,
that.
no,
From
yeah,
there.
yeah. We build pole.
Good luck with that. Oh, this question is actually question number 2. In your experience, imagination, or opinion, what do you think for you defines a successful marriage? From your experience, in your opinion, what defines a successful marriage?
Let's start with the veterans.
Yeah, we'll start with
I would
the
say
pioneers.
can I go first?
Oh yeah, go first.
I would say it's when you're truly happy to be in the presence of your spouse.
Yeah.
Like it's when I get home
Yeah.
and I see him and my heart is just filled with joy.
Oh,
I think for me, because that is what I feel. As in,
Wow.
the day I am the one who's been out,
Yeah.
like nashina nikimcall babe uko home haya nimemaliza like I will keep updating because I'm just looking forward to going home and
See him.
True.
him. So for me I feel it's when you still
I really like
experience
this.
that.
I really like your experience. You guys are showing
Yeah,
us that it doesn't
beautiful.
get boring, and it actually gets better.
Better.
So,
Oh no, for
That's
sure. I would
That's
say
really
it
nice.
gets-
Yeah,
it does-
perspective.
it
It
gets
matures.
better.
Actually,
Yeah, so for
I'd
me,
say
it's-
pretty much the same thing. Yeah, like if I put it in the most layman of terms, the fact that at the end of every day, after I see every day, like as soon as I'm done with whatever I'm
you
doing,
need to,
yeah.
home is the first thing
on your mind.
on my mind. That's it. I have friends.
Yeah.
Haki ya Mungu hata amalize job saa 5 mchana ataingia saa 5 usiku.
Easy in the home your time.
Never.
like home is the last
Because
place
it's not the
they
most
want to be.
peaceful place.
Yeah.
It should be.
It should be the most peaceful place.
Yeah.
Maze, but yeah, afadhali haki ya Mungu afadhali aende apige raundi tu huko na gari
All
for no
over.
reason until 11 wakati watu wamelala. Ndio ende
Okay,
home.
that's it. That's
So for
that's
me,
sad.
Aki, I would say you.
But I think that also comes with a lot of intentionality.
Yes.
If you want to live that
yes.
kind of life, I think you have to be
Correct.
very intentional.
On
You have
both
to
ends.
sacrifice.
Yes.
Yes, on both parties. You have to put your pride down,
Yeah.
be humble to be corrected.
Yeah.
Sindio?
Yeah. True.
Important sana. Do you think it's possible to have a successful marriage even if it ends because of separation?
What does that mean?
Do you think it's possible? You're asking me what it means. You're the one who tells us what things mean. Yeah. Do you think it's possible to have a successful marriage even if it ends because of a separation?
Like once
Oh,
you're
so
separated,
inamaanisha
bado
the marriage
mnaweza
was
look back.
the marriage was
okay.
successful,
Yeah.
but it ended up in a separation.
Separation.
Because the other question is, do you think it's possible to have an unsuccessful marriage even if you never separate? So hii ingine ilikuwa successful but
Lakini
at some point
mmeseparate.
people separated.
Yes.
And then this one was unsuccessful but they've never separated.
That's like 60% of the marriages. Aren't you?
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
Yeah, it is very
That's true.
possible.
That's possible.
Yeah, because you see, I can evolve into another human being that no longer fits
yes.
With what we
this setup
Yeah.
marriage yetu.
Yeah.
So I think it's very possible to end a successful marriage. Like it was successful, but it's no longer working.
It's no longer
Yeah.
working.
How
The way
much
people
you've
change.
evolved
Yes.
and changed over
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
So we're about to do the next question, but before we actually do that, I need to remind you guys that the Jared live experience is happening on the 3rd of December, and the early bird tickets are out.
officially live.
Officially,
1 month to go.
and I can almost bet you that these tickets will sell out because sababu this time round we're not just doing it alone. We have other people that we're involving on
Yes.
stage.
We're calling it Joyride with Friends. We're doing Joyride with Friends.
Nice.
We're going to have Moji and Nyawira on stage. We're going to have
Nice.
Eli,
On
who's also going
stage.
to be stage. So
Yeah.
and it's going to be a full Christmas show.
Yeah.
So grab your early bird tickets now.
Awesome.
For
Yeah.
just 1,000 bob.
And on the same day, we will be launching the Joyride EP. We
Yeah.
have Joyride Music EP, which has 4 songs.
Yeah.
So hizo ngoma zote ni za Joyride. Ni walinilipa kama Joyride. Ni wa produce. We have music videos. We have a couple of love songs.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever done a love song.
Nice.
So 3rd of December is gonna be massive,
Yeah.
massive.
And I think I need to say this. The
Yeah.
reason why we decided to do a Joyride EP is that music is a very big component of our live experiences.
Yes.
So we usually have Ben performing. In Daystar we had Jabi D. We had
Yeah.
lots of fun. So we decided to have a Joyride EP because music is a very big component
Yeah.
of our live experiences.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can't wait to jump to all the songs with you guys.
Kabisa, man.
Yeah.
Abel and Judy, you guys are officially invited.
Officially.
Sasa nimesikia early bird ticket.
Yeah.
Early bird
Tuko hapo kwa
ticket.
mpigo.
We'll be so happy to have you guys.
All right.
Lazima.
So this is question number 8. So this question is actually a very unique question. It's gonna giveaway at the end of it. So a couple of people are gonna win some hampers from TCB Naturals, and it's interesting that ni mimi nimepata mambo ya TCB Naturals.
I think normalize men being parts.
Because we buy for wives, you know. Mimi ndio nitainunua. So we have 3 giveaways to give the audience. But let's start by answering the questions first, and then I'll tell the audience what they need to do.
Okay.
Ben and Wanjiru, what's the one thing you hope remains constant all through your relationship? What's the one thing we hope remains constant throughout all our relationship? I'll start so that you just don't say it. Alafu nikose
I'll
point.
say it. I'll go. See, first me.
I think it's our friendship. I pray that even when we are old, we can still see the same way Judy unasema you get home, you're happy. Abel just wants to go home after his work. It's the same thing that I would want for Judy even when like 50, you know? Like I want to finish up my work, just go home to my wife. So the friendship element, I really pray that God sustains it for as long as we are together.
I think for me again, umeenda wa kwanza is your friendship. I think I feel like mimi mwenyewe the reason I respect Ben is not only because he's my husband, but it's also because he's my friend. So I don't want to disappoint my friend. I don't want to offend my friend. I don't want to hurt my friend.
Correct.
And I hope that lasts throughout the years.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
The next one is for you guys. The next one is for you guys. Nothing.
Sasa ungeanza na sisi alafu nyinyi mfunge.
Tunaanza na amateur sana unaingia. Abel and Judy, what's the one thing that has remained constant throughout your relationship? Hiyo imekuwa tu kutoka mwanze mpaka it's just there and it's beautiful.
For me, I would say it's the respect we have for each other. Wow.
Okay. Very important.
Si respect ati juu kuna fear ndani ya relationship. Unajua you can respect someone because you fear. It's just purely the love and the friendship. Unasikia tu vibaya kukosea msee. Sana.
Because they mean a lot to you.
And there's actually for a fact personally ile kitu yoni vunja kabisa nikimkosea. Inanimalizanga. Hiyo
imemaliza.
Bye.
Okay, that's really cute.
And if I can go back to your question.
Yes.
And you both answered friendship. But I feel like that's the foundation for
it
any
is.
You guys are really tight friends.
Any relationship, you need to be friends first. Because sometimes bibi na bwana haiwork. There's that morning you wake up na hamtaki kuonana. But when you remember by the way ni beshte yangu, it's that friendship that you know that keeps you.
Akiwa na hot tea anataka kupigia partner wako. Wanaume tuko we are so G, you know, we don't like gossip. Jioni unasumbua wife, uniambie hiyo story basi, niambie venye kulienda. Alafu
that's true. Friendship is
everything. Amefanya ni kwe napenda ruto to story. Udaku.
But you know they
tunashikanga hapo kwa pillow.
Juicy udaku ni udaku na your husband. Udaku inakwambia
he slaps different.
Anafanya I look forward to zingine kumeet ndio anipatie story fulani. Hata mimi niko like Ben, what is this you've become, you know? Interesting. So this question is to both couples. How do you ensure the spark in your relationship does not die? How do we ensure the spark in a relationship doesn't die?
I guess maybe inakoga different for many people, but saima aliniko sahi. It's the projects. Hakuna kitu nzuri kama
Sorry.
Project na bibi yako.
Inakuanga tamu.
Mpaka si look forward to so hii imeisha what next?
Alafu ku make do pamoja.
That's really nice.
Ukijua do inakuja tu kwa hii nyumba.
Uko na vile si high five kila time.
That's us. That's us all the time. That's us as well.
So beautiful.
Because we work together. We send proposals together. We're getting campaigns together. We make money together. She knows when most of my money comes in. Kianza kuona naanza kunipatia list za shopping. Nakumbuka kuna payment inakam na mimi sikumbuki. So that's a thing. That's a thing.
Naweza uliza nini kama ni personal sana msiji.
Unauliza?
Kuna kitu sahi yani you guys are really working towards.
Personally. Oh yeah, definitely. We have
nyinyi mkiwa wawili si ati individually.
Kuna investment sasa kama kubuy shamba.
Wanna buy land together.
Akina juu hizo tukiget.
Land na gari. There's another car we are looking. The car I was telling you about, which actually Abel drives. Actually Abel drives that car that we want to buy.
Tenda kuiona after this.
You need to. In fact, nimekuwa nikimconvince aende test drive. At least aingie box. Unajua kina test drive umeshashikwa. So that's the land project and the car. If you buy those two,
actually for miaka zenu zote hakikisheni at any given time there's just something
there's a project
musikae pia that's when things start becoming boring. You're not working towards anything. Mko tu ni asubuhi usiku ku complain but when you are working towards something
it's so beautiful.
Hata ujuangi time ikienda unashtukiaga oh my god it's been 6 years imeenda tu imepita hivyo.
Look forward.
For me I would say by then that would have been my answer for that question. I would also say when I think it's also in the Bible like where there is unity
God commands
a blessing. Because I can tell you for sure I feel like our blessings are because of
your union.
Yes, the way we've been able to work together.
It's true. Milestones, the greatest milestones nime make projects and nime involve wife. Hata kama ko behind the scenes, kama ko in front of the scenes. So any project that I do and I know I'm doing it with my wife, I know this is a sure bet. This is sure bet. It's some weird spiritual thing that just happens that you can't explain.
True.
Wow.
That's so nice.
What do we do to ensure that?
I like that when you're having projects together. Inakupea motivation. Juu hata ukifikiria hiyo mambo ya shamba, like we have a financial goal. Tunajua tukiget hii do. Alafu sasa wote tuna grind. Alafu unamkumbusha like unakumbuka tunafaa kufanya hivi tunafaa.
I'm keep on course on track.
Nice. So the question that I want to ask guys at home, people who are in relationships. I'm sorry, single people.
Tuliwakama last episode.
So I want to know people who are in relationships, what do you do to ensure that the spark in your relationship is still alive? Please leave that on the comment section, and we're going to have 3 giveaways to announce, and you're going to win a TCB Naturals hamper. Now your winner will be announced on the newsletter, so you better be subscribed to the newsletter so that we can know who has won that. Please tuambieni hapo hivyo kwa comment section, and then we will announce the 3 winners. I'm done with this question.
Yes.
Awesome.
Let's go. Who was next? It was Abel.
Abeli.
Oh, it's me.
It's actually
agenda full circle. Hujachukua.
Nimechukua. Nilichukua. Alafu Ben akachukua 2.
Kuna
mtu amechukua. Ni wewe.
Nyumbani hao watu walinipatia maswali mingi sana Judy. Uliona aje?
Nice.
Nakwambia 1 hour 4 minutes. All these questions.
It shall spill over to the
Let's do it. Guys are gonna be so happy.
I'm learning so much. I'm happy.
Umie pia.
Ndio ule pale.
Okay, so in your experience, does the person you marry have to be everything to you? Best friend, best conversationalist, best financial planner, funniest, best cook, best everything etc.
Can I go first?
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, niko na
No. Yes.
Ay, come on.
You can't be everything.
Wewe mwenyewe are you all those things to yourself? So how can you expect somebody else to be all these things? Come on. No. You have like to come
Impossible.
does not
The saddest bit ni ati kuna
expectations.
maraia wako tu hivyo. Kwa nini unacheka na ule na mimi ndio mtu wako wa kuchekesha?
And especially for like young couples. I feel like when you're getting into your relationship, a marriage, you have these expectations that are very like you expect your crazy spouse to be perfect. My all in one. In you,
something.
I get to have everything. Yeah.
So mimi, I'm still trying to learn how to open up, to be vulnerable.
But when it's
bado najaribu ukibera
Iko ndani
mali mnalelea watoto ina matter. Guys,
you're trying your best.
Work hard, raise your kids in conducive environment. Ukibera yani iko ndani yangu design. Sija bado na try kufunguka. So do you know what I do? Okay, it's not something I do intentionally, but ni kitu nimekubali. Nasikiaga poa sana Judy wakiwa na Philo. Judy akiwa na Philip, kuna conversations au kuwa nazo mimi nikiwa haziwezi happen. So hiyo inakoga avenue yake fulani ya kwenda na even for Philip as well. Akiwa na Judy ako open, akiwa na mimi feel saa zingine kuna vitu anataka kuniambia lakini sasa hii gangster. So huyu atanielewa.
Tupaka understand hizi vitu.
But ukiwa pamoja mnaelewana kabisa. So unaona hizo ni vitu like hata nitake sitampatia 100 kabisa vile nataka kumpea juu bado hata mimi siko fiti but sasa for Philip hiyo kwake ina come out naturally so enda hapo kwa Phil
mazem we normally have
dates
me and Philip just the two of us
whatever we need to do.
It's a very good friendship. You know, one thing I admire about you guys is how you have different couples and all of them around you guys are winning and you guys work together. And I've never seen you guys compete
against each other
in a bad way. You know, like Njugush is always hating on you 24/7. You know, but I deep down I can see that friendship, and I think that's not something that's very common nowadays.
It's true.
It's a blessing, and I'm happy to see Kina Phil and Kate. I just shine. Really. Kate come a billboard, my father Lord, when you know, Njugush, you see yourself. I think that's a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing.
And you don't have to be everything.
Oh yeah, you don't have to be everything to your partner.
And you have to give them space. Kukua to have those relationships with someone.
Exactly.
And be secure enough.
Like
very
it.
important.
Nice. Who's
Sorry. No, hakuna.
Judy stand.
Okay. Here we go.
Para composition. This is short. Very short.
Quick.
So as couples, you are at vastly different stages in terms of amount of time terms of amount of time married.
Yes.
Ben and Wanjiro. Almost a year into marriage, what does being let down look like to you?
What does being let
down look like to you?
Okay.
Have I ever been let down before in the marriage? Maybe in small things. But in the big things?
I think ni not having my expectations met. So nasikia like kwa nini anielewi like Jesus kwa nini afanye hivi. So I think you could have my expectations not met. Na saa zingine they're unfair because communicating. So he's just there wondering like siko najua that's what you wanted.
I think also it's when I'm trying to pass my point across, but I talk even inafaa kutoka. I know the problem is not necessarily the person receiving it. It's probably me. Kuna venye what I'm feeling inatoka vizuri kifika hapa inakuwa another language, you know. It's become something else, you know. I've really struggled with that. So sometimes that becomes a bit frustrating. I think that's one of the few.
You felt let down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pole.
It's cool. Who's answering?
Was there another
No,
part?
that was just a question for you.
Mimi.
Okay. It's me actually.
Nakimbia.
Iboli ya supu
kabisa.
Ama ya pudding.
Pudding.
You're right.
Okay.